And they're off. Looks like they're both going for the exact same strategy, trying to navigate around that enemy to get that one item in the corner. So for those who are unfamiliar with the 1 hour challenge, every item and badge, star piece, even crystal star is randomized, as well as the loading zones that you enter. So the goal is to get as many points as possible with certain events, such as beating a boss, collecting a crystal star, earning you more points. You can see right now that characters have entered very different parts of the game than they should have. That's all part of the randomizer. Sequence is a very important thing here. Having a high sequence means you can't fight any early bosses. Now, there are ways to lower... Oh, Sylverlight with the gold bar. Very nice. There are many ways of lowering sequence, and that will come into play later. Sylverlight again now with Ultra Boots, having a fantastic start to his run. He is at 3 points. Aquana has 2. This race has just begun. Aquana has found a very wonderful loading zone where if you keep on reloading at that exact point, you can get as many coconuts as you want. And of course, the coconuts are not really coconuts. They are randomized. Suffice to say, he's going to be there for a while until his inventory goes full. So we're like getting a key item. Aquana just getting item after item after item. It's kind of hard to follow, candid. I have a bit of a visual oddity going on Sylverlight's stream. Looks like it fixed itself. No, it has not. Yoshi is okay. Don't worry about him. Aquana getting Flower Saver P. That's quite a nice badge. Sylverlight entering the Dupless room. Well, not the Dupless room. The room where you get the P for Dupless. Thank you, Daler Ben61. I do pride myself on that. Sylverlight deciding not to spend time to get that key item due to... Well, it does take quite a while to get through that sequence. Aquana still reloading, but he is in a great spot at a very early part of the game. So it's a very safe position to be in and a smart tactic, if I say so. Sylverlight narrowly avoiding that encounter with the gold cannons. It's very tough to beat. It's just a couple frames long. Hey, Meme Lord Spence. I've been doing commentary for a couple of the tournament streams. If you guys want to subscribe to either Aquana or Sylverlight, you can just type this in the chat, learn information about them. And if you don't follow me, but this is how you learn about me. These guys are important. Sylverlight in a very good room, A Dormon, as the Logan Zone says it. But this room grants you the Super Hammer, as well as an abundance of items and a shop. So this is the mother load, but Sylverlight's quite done with it for now. Aquana acquiring Spike Shield. Aquana's looking for something in that corner item. Anyone have any guesses as to what it is? My guess is Power Rush, or is Mega Rush P. Sylverlight in one of the many palace key rooms in the Rail Tower in Chapter 8. Use a nice loading zone glitch in order to get him past having to use Bobbery. Roach 788, you've missed Aquana reloading a lot. Oh, we got a Shine Sprite. Very nice. Aquana was reloading a lot in front of the coconuts. Silverlight got a lot of nice items like a gold bar as well. And yes, travel seedings is correct. Crystal stars cannot appear in the first 5 minutes of the in-game clock. That's the clock you see in the corner of your screens. These clocks may desync, not because these players start at different times, but because it's based off of loading times. So if a room takes longer to load than another, then that time will obviously increase. Ooh, Aquana getting... oh shit, what's his name? It slips my mind, but you can reduce his HP to 5. Which is perfect for a permanent danger strat. Why can't I remember his name? Where's HP? Paper Mario. Shay Rippo, thank you. Oh. A little bit of a noob moment there. I apologize. To be honest, I wasn't expecting to be commentating tonight, but I'm very glad to be. Very honored to be. It's 2 wonderful opponents, and this is going to be a very close race. Ooh, Aquana with the Crystal Star. Just caught that now on the replay. Aquana getting a very nice shop, one of the more convenient ones, and going for nice items. And Silverlight loaded in Goro 1. He has the mega Ultra Hammer. Come on, Spazzle, you got this. The Ultra Hammer. He is fully upgraded as far as Mario is concerned. Aquana is making some coin, and then likely will go after the power rushes, which... You notice that there was a C icon. That's because the icon is randomized between all of the different translations of the game. So that might mean charge. I've seen A for adrenaline. I'm not quite sure what the C stands for. I'm sure someone in chat knows. Dark Ranger 7, I will not comment on what you just said. Silverlight selling his badges. That's a lot of coin right there. So early on, Silverlight has taken a commanding 10-point lead, but it is still anyone's game because we have not even hit the 50-minute mark. Silverlight finding himself in a nice room for farming. Looks like he's going to be doing just that. There's a lovely wealth of star points for him. And Aquana going for the power rushes. Silverlight finding the key, the boat chest curse room. That's a very nice room to fall into because you immediately acquire the curse. You don't have to get the key and then get the room. That's an easy 6 points for him. Aquana found himself on the moon, but not in the loading zone he was happy with. Aquana grabs the key item, which updates the sequence. Still, it doesn't really matter so far because it's so early on. Aquana going to get another key item. He's going to get the rugged diary there. Aquana is quite set. Yes, he is doing very well. He's in a very good room as well. He just got the key for the paper curse. If he walked straight up into there and the living zones weren't randomized, he would have acquired it. Aquana entering Gloomtail's room, but unfortunately no Gloomtail to be found. Aquana in another good shop room, but I'm not sure if there's anything he really needs. He could sell more, because there's quite a disparity of points. Now keep in mind, I was talking to both players beforehand over voice chat, and they both said that they were not going to be watching each other's stream. So they currently don't know how they're faring versus their partner. Aquana finding power bounce. That's very important in the danger strategy. That gives him a very commanding position. Sylverlight finds the up arrow. That will be useful if he manages to acquire 2 shine sprites. It is likely now that Aquana is going for either trial stews or boo sheets. Based on the fact that he has an abundance of power rushes, I'm going to say that's boo sheets. Oh, but he does find life shrooms as well. That's very useful. Last stand, a nice little insurance item. Sylverlight going for the power of the Mega Rush P. So we're seeing both players in the same shop, but with vastly different strategies. Aquana going to level up Mario. Sylverlight with a fully leveled Mario in regards to his boots and his hammer is going to make his partner the key aspect of this strategy, which means he will be relying more on making sure he gets the perfect peril or having trial stews. All or nothing peas is also very useful if, well, it looks like he reloaded. So never mind. These races are something because you're dealing with 2 incredibly skilled players. I cannot emphasize that enough. This is the world record holder and the prior world record holder. Being commentated by this idiot here, who did hold the world record for about 8 hours before Aquana promptly stole it. Aquana finds his boost sheets. Sylverlight selling his honey supers. And his jelly super. There's a good chunk of change for him. Aquana does need... yes, Roach788, I would agree. Aquana needs to do some leveling up right now. Sylverlight also in a very good position. Should he be able to get some levels of his own? Apologies for the silence there, guys. I just had to quickly answer a email. Sylverlight getting the shooting stars. All right, we're seeing both players nearing the they're 10 minutes off from the 40-minute mark, so they still have 10 minutes to do the best they can to level up, find the items they want. Aquana getting Goro 2. That's I believe 5 or 6 points. I should know this offhand, but Zephylos has changed it, I believe, in the past. But this is a nice level, as acquiring one Shrine Sprite gives him not only an abundance of points, but a super partner. That is critical. And it gives him a follower, too. That's another added point. Hope you guys have a hankering for some Goomba action. Thank you, Tribal Seedings. And I do apologize if I do confuse the numbers up. I'm again, this was a very last-minute call for me to be on stream tonight, and I'm happy to be here. Sylverlight getting a lot of point swaps, which is very good considering he's probably using the point swap strategy in order to keep his partner in peril. The Amazing Daisy is so I'm not sure that's a valid strategy in any circumstance, because first you have to make sure you even find the Amazing Daisy, and that can't even be confirmed when you're in the pit. But that's just my personal little take on it. I mean, you likely will have a setup by that point to kill it, but just finding it will eat up the time that you need that's so valuable. Aquana getting a very nice key item that lowers the sequence and gives him the ability to get the paper curse should he fall into that room again. Or the room adjacent to it, rather. Aquana avoiding falling twice. And Sylverlight, they are both in the same room briefly, and they both very nicely evaded falling into the cannons. Aquana leaving the room early so as to not just sequence. Ooh, we have the Garnet Star for Sylverlight. That is critical, especially considering he is in the lead. That is a very, very important Crystal Star for him to get. Should he find himself in a place to level up, he'll be set. And he has found himself a place to level. I thought I saw that cursed chest, but I wasn't sure if Aquana mistook it for a different chest or if it was currently opened. I was a little confused by that Silver Dude 5000. We'll have to ask him about that midstream. Sylverlight using Showstopper. It's a bit of a it takes a lot of time, this particular Crystal Star. In fact, all of them do, in terms of their action commands. But the payoff is extraordinary. Meme Lord Spence makes a great point. He might be saving the curse for when his sequence is high, banking on landing in that room again. But that is a very, very low chance. So there's a lot of risk reward going on here, which is what makes it so much fun to watch. There's so much strategy, and you have to take into account that both players have very different strategies. We're seeing Sylverlight equip his Mega Rush P's here as he's trying to get his partner into peril. Or frankly, he might get all of his partners into peril, or as many as possible. Obviously, one will have to level up with Mario. There we go. He does the point swap. We now have a Peril Coops. Look at that. 27 damage on the clefts. The moon clefts. Bam. Aquana reloading again in Goro 2. Unfortunately, it's not much use to him right now. Alright guys, we are 2 minutes away from that moment when the bosses could be showing up at any time. Sylverlight is in a good situation right now with one of his partners. Aquana has the badges. He needs the levels. They have the disparity in score is 9 points in favor of Sylverlight. Gibby makes a good point. One Amazy Daisy fight would not equate to a level up. And frankly, what Sylverlight is doing here is about on par with what a Daisy might even spew out at a certain level. It really, like, you're going to find rooms in the randomizer that are worth so much more. Especially if they spawn into one of the Dark Bones fight. Or the Blue Bones. Gibstack knows which one it is. Yeah, that Coop certainly is a killer. It's a 70 SP for one Amazy Daisy fight. That is correct. But with each player getting about 50 to 60, or at least Sylverlight getting 50 to 60 SP per fight in his current encounters, he's not in any position to complain. Or, if he uses Showstopper, just killing them outright. Ooh, Aquana got very lucky. He is a minute 39 seconds off from that have been a brutal Gloomtail fight. It's getting really interesting now. Just a reminder, guys, you can type exclamation mark R to follow the runners. They are well worth following. They are both active streamers and very, very high level play. We also have our public Discord that you're welcome to join for this randomizer. If you wish to follow the commentators, as there may be more than just me tonight, that is !C. Aquana finally getting Moon 06, so that's a room he can level in. As we see here, he is definitely taking that time to level. As Sylverlight has passed the 20-minute mark, which means bosses are now in play. Aquana just about to, but he's in the spot to level, so he's probably not going to be moving for a while. And that's going to be interesting to see. How long will he spend leveling until he feels comfortable enough? But when is that comfort level? How many of his power rushes does he need to equip? I believe in the past he said about 9 is his magic number. Number of levels need to happen before that will be the case. Sylverlight is likely looking for a place to lower his sequence if he feels ready and confident enough to face some bosses. Well, he can certainly face the low-level ones. The high-level ones, he's pretty prepared, but it's very situational. I mean, if he has Peril Coops, that works in so many situations that you may need to fight an airborne enemy. And he finds a cookbook, which will not lower his sequence. That's odd, I thought it did. And I think Sylverlight did as well. Aquana getting a level up. That's an instant 2 points. Ooh, does Sylverlight have the proper key? He might be able to get a curse in here. I believe he does. If not, he's still going to get a Shine Sprite. Ooh, and the Ruby Star. Oh, man. Critical win for Sylverlight there. He now has Showstopper and Art Attack at his disposal. So if the cards are down, he can still deal 15 damage to an enemy. Oh, presuming that the Art Attack is a very successful one. Aquana continuing to upgrade add his power rushes. Aquana now has enough damage to hammer Mooncleft and kill him immediately, so he's taking things nice and slow. Unfortunately, that may be to his detriment, as Sylverlight is taking a commanding lead over Aquana. But he does need to prepare himself for the end game, which is what separates the men from the boys. Interesting that he took that damage from the Mooncleft. I don't quite think he intended to use jump there. Ooh, Sylverlight! Fine! Girl 2! And he immediately decides to upgrade Goombella. Fortunately, he does not have a second partner because he does have the up arrow. Oh, Mario falls in battle for Aquana. Eee. Like I said before, these are both very skilled runners, but due to the nature of the beast that is this randomizer, anything can happen. Deaths are common. Oh, Sylverlight just missed a crystal star that was out of his reach there, but it was only the sapphire star. Still 2 points is 2 points, but he found the room that can significantly lower his sequence to the prologue. Oh, but his sequence jumps right up as he finds Cortez! We have our first boss fight, guys! Hype up! Oh, but it's all for an in-coupon! The greatest treasure of them all! The fabulous, the golden in-coupon! Sylverlight immediately going for the point swap strategy. I want some in-coupon hype, guys. Ooh, Aquana finding Dupless. And I believe he's found Dupless 2. I could be mistaken. We're going to find out when he reaches the top. Oh no, he's fighting Dupless 1 because Mario is still in full color. Dupless has amazing music, but unfortunately he's one of the easier bosses. Actually, fortunately for Aquana. Sylverlight beats Cortez! You will not be getting any discounts at any inns for a long time. I mean, look at that in coupon. It just blends right in there. It belongs there. How dare Mario want to steal it? And down goes Dupless for Aquana. That is a nice 10-point win for him. Sylverlight about to get his 10 points as well. Immediately reloads. They don't call me Spousal for nothing. Sylverlight getting the plane curse. Good for him. That's a nice abundance of points and gives him access to more areas. Oh, we have Rock Hawk. Please do not misconstrue that word. My rock is Hawk. My Hawk is Rock. The boss's name is Rock Hawk. Rock Hawk. There are no jokes to be made. Sylverlight going for one hit with Coops. Bam! Down goes his rock. I'm sorry. Aquana getting a nice key item. Aquana finding his first upgrade from Mario. He gets some nice boots. He gets a nice key item. Oh, Sylverlight staring at the diamond star, but unfortunately, even if he hits that, for some odd reason, when that item spawns back down, it spawns as a different item. It's something to do with how the game was intentionally programmed. So that's why that crystal star was just skipped. Excuse me, not crystal scar. The sequence moves based off of where the game currently is, and some things can trigger it, such as Sylverlight hitting Cortez, and Aquana hitting the Shadow Queen, which is sequence 400. And with that sequence value, the important thing is that once it goes up, you cannot fight any bosses prior to it. So you want to find a room that will lower your sequence and bring you back to an earlier state in the game. But we have some serious Shadow Queen hype. I don't think that Aquana is going to fight her, though. I personally think, based off of his current strategy and what he has at his disposal, that he's going to reject the battle and instead try to upgrade a little bit more first. We're going to see. Oh, no, he's going for it! Meanwhile, Sylverlight making mincemeat out of Cortez and earning another 10 points in the process. Oh, no, not yet. It's still phase 3. All right, guys, let's see some hype here. This is Aquana has a Shadow Queen who's holding an item that could be used by an enemy. The enemy does have AI programmed for HP drain, which might not come in handy. I'm not sure if the Shadow Queen can even use items. Either way, Mario should be protected. The Shadow Queen gives a significant amount of points to both offset the fact that she takes up so much time and because she's a very hard boss. Sylverlight putting Vivian into peril. No problem for Cortez. Bye-bye, Cortez. Another 10 points for Aquana. There is a now 40-point disparity between... Oh, I'm sorry. It's going to be 42 points with the level up between each player. Aquana about to enter the cutscene and then go for phase 3 of the Shadow Queen. Sylverlight was fighting for a Thunderbolt. That's not quite as hype as the Incoupon. I mean, that's where the Incoupon belong, guys. Let's all be honest here. That's the important thing. That's what we need to take away from this. It is halfway over, and we are seeing a clear victor in this first match, but it is still early. I emphasize that so much, because so much can happen in the randomizer. It's in the name, guys. Randomizer. I have seen some amazing upsets in past games, and this game, to me, will be no exception. All right. And again, this is so interesting because we have two very different styles of play going on. We have Sylverlight going for the partner being the strong man, and Aquana going with Mario in danger, which should make mincemeat out of the Shadow Queen after a few turns, which is why I bet he's going to immediately Bushi. Yeah. Sylverlight going to use the in coupon at the end. No, I'm just kidding. He's probably going to go sell some badges to make up a lot of coin and buy some badges. Very nice super guard by Aquana. Very nice. This is a tough one, but he should have the Shadow Queen, I think, by this point. Yes, he does! That's 25 points for Aquana! Let's hear some hype, guys! And don't forget, !R if you want to follow either of these runners. They are well worth following. They are much more skilled at this game than I am. They are super cool dudes. In fact, I'll put it in chat. Those are the codes if you want to follow anyone. Sylverlight acquiring boots that are a little less than his, the super boots, but that makes no difference. That's still worth some points. It's 90 points for Sylverlight halfway through. Aquana has 68. Anything can happen. The credits is one of the possible sequences if you are using the regular loading zone randomizer. This is the 1 hour challenge, so the credits does not appear, Silver Dude. If you want to learn more about... Oh, now hold on a minute. A Sylverlight now in the Shadow Queen. Oh, no. Aquana's commanding gain from that Shadow Queen fight. Oh. Sylverlight's gonna make it up. He's gonna nullify that advantage of a Shadow Queen win. As I was saying before, if you guys have any questions about this randomizer and you want to learn more or try it yourselves, there is a public Discord. You're welcome to join. We are very friendly and we'd love to help you out. All right, Sylverlight's going for the fight. He should be well prepared with his partners. Aquana going for maximum coinage, which does lower the gap in points significantly, but he needs to find bosses real quick. So, oh, it looks like Aquana just found Rock Hawk. Let's all say it again. Rock Hawk. Let's go, Rock Hawk. And remember, while the Shadow Queen is worth 25 points, she eats up about 4.5 minutes of time if you're in a very optimal run, which Sylverlight is currently in. Hey, brother! It's Rock Hawk! Hey, brother! Rock Hawk! Tick-tock Rock Hawk time! I'll stop now. Amusingly, there were some audience members in Sylverlight's game who were about to throw some Mega Rush Ps. Unfortunately, Yoshi has gone down, but that's no significance to Sylverlight. So long as he survives and doesn't get hit by too many stage hazards. Oh, and we've entered phase 3, which means Yoshi should be completely healed. Now keep in mind, Memeloid Spence, you can always fight Rock Hawk. That's why he's available. He's one of the rare bosses that is not sequence based. He is for the initial round of Chapter 3, but once you fight him, but then you can continue fighting him as many times as you like. Yeah, brother. Aquana lowering the sequence to pre-post game. No easy way to say that. His sequence is now 245. 405 is a number that's way past post game. 245, however, puts him in chapter 6 where he just was, I believe. In either case, good news for him. Yes, the term of the day is pre-post game. Aquana doing some interesting maneuvering here. Looks like he wants to level up a bit. Sylverlight beating the Shadow Queen. 25 points to him. And he gets 1 star point. Let's not forget about that. That 1 star point, that means everything, guys. Chapter 5, yes. Excuse me. Aquana going for some very quick levels, which you'll get very quickly. That was one of the worst lines of commentary I've ever given. Sylverlight acquiring yet another key item. Sylverlight going for Atomic Boo, who you can fight in post-game. So that's a nice 10 points for him. Oh, he's swinging a little too early. There we go. He's triggered Atomic Boo. Atomic Boo. Aquana, meanwhile, still trailing, but not by much. He's made up some ground. Oh no, watch out for that tasty tonic. Whatever will never mind. Atomic Boo's dead. We no longer care about the tasty tonic. So far, both players have had fantastic strategies, and Aquana is currently just missing out on some battles. Sylverlight is still in post game, so that gives Aquana a bit of an advantage right now. Sylverlight does find a crystal star though, the diamond star, very nice. Oh, Aquana finally gets Cortez. What'll be it be for? Oh man, that looks gross. You know what? Frankly, Cortez should just hand over. Yuck. Oh, it looks like Sylverlight beat Gloomtail, yay! Except he never did. He's in post game. Inexplicably, Gloomtail's still in that room. Sylverlight going for one of the longer puzzles in the Riddle Tower. Interesting. Aquana making mincemeat out of Cortez. Aquana, so do I. It could still be close. It really depends on what happens at the end. Sylverlight still in post game, which is the only advantage Aquana has. He is desperate to find a loading zone that will lower his sequence. So if Aquana wants a chance to strike... Oh! Sylverlight might have just found what he was looking for. He may have just done it. Now it's still a very high sequence. No, he didn't. He just got a key item. I'm sorry. I thought that room was one of the ones that does change your sequence. Both players briefly enter the XS Express and then leave. Cool. Oh, Sylverlight did it. He ground pounded in the right spot, and Aquana finds Magnus 2.0. 2.0, no. And Sylverlight also finds Lord Crump in a very different spot, but nevertheless, we have boss fight on boss fight action going on, guys. Cool. This is so cool, guys. So cool. Crump on crump. Oh, this crump with a P up, D down. Oh, as if it, Aquana needed any other help. Down goes Magnus 2.0. Another 10 points to Aquana. Sylverlight's battle is slightly longer, although he is not really in any danger. Makes the super guard with Bobbery, but not with Mario, inexplicably. Aquana has the higher sequence, but at this point, that is a moot point. As long as they don't have post-game, they can still fight bosses, and there are plenty in the last chapter. But you do want a lower sequence. Aquana did deliberately leave out a few rooms that can lower his sequence. We'll see if he spawns back in them again. Sylverlight waiting for that cutscene to end desperately so that he can continue running. It's getting close now, guys. 139 in Sylverlight's favor to Aquana's 112. Sylverlight did not have the sequence in order to fight Dupless there. Both players are simply looking for something that lowers the sequence or a boss. And guys, this is not the only fight I believe scheduled for today. I believe Frog Puppet and Daler Ben 61 are also going to be doing a run later on in the evening. So please be sure to tune into that. Cheers, guys, and good luck on your own run. Sylverlight finding Grodus and Bowser and Cammy. This is a very special circumstance, boss. Because in here, Grodus is worth 8 points, and Bowser and Cammy are also worth 8 points for a total of 16. So each boss is worth slightly less, but if you get them both, you get that little gain. Oh, and of course, of all the badges, you see, we have Grotus with an HP plus, which should be of no significance because Yoshi's going to take him right out. And there's a nice level up, which takes Yoshi out of peril. Yes, guys, I am running Windows. Would you like me to make another Windows noise? Is that what we're hyping about now? Y'all are nuts. Okay, you know that? But just for you? Just for you? I'm not sure if you could even hear that one. Here goes Bowser and Cammy. Chat, I love you. I really do. I love each and every one of you. I just wanted you to know that from the bottom of my heart. Speaking of sub, again, be sure to subscribe to Aquana and Sylverlight. That is with this command. And then there's this command. Highly recommend you follow them. They're the cool ones. They are worth it. They are absolutely killing it right now. But Sylverlight on time to get a very respectable score, perhaps past 200. And with that, Sylverlight gets the points he needs. Tails Kirby 6, you drive a hard bargain. Thankfully, Twitch's slow mode should hopefully come in handy. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 30, 40, 50. Aquana finds the room he was looking for. 60, 70. He gets the paper curse, lowers the sequence. 80, 90, 100. Sylverlight getting the Shadow Queen again. Oh no. Oh, Aquana. Silver is currently the world record holder. Yes. Aquana has previously held it. I have previously held it. Aquana is in 3rd right now. I believe I am in 4th. Aquana at this point has very limited options for coming back, because Sylverlight will most certainly defeat the Shadow Queen, but it is a lengthy fight. Aquana needs some very quick bosses. What he does not need is a pit room. That is the last thing he needs right now. Oh, a very unpleasant pit room at that. Unless you get a very high-level pit room, that's kind of funny. Both are doing Yoshi at the exact same time. Unless you get a very high-level pit room, I mean, either way, you can't really opt out, but a high-level pit room will do something good. Here, oh no! Aquana's confused! Oh no! Oh, this could spell danger. Oh, no! Oh, he got the last thing he wanted. Now he has to restart the fight. And he's losing his coins. He no longer has the advantage of having 999 coins. Oh, what a loss. Okay, for those curious, and you can find this information in the Randomizer Discord, the Sylverlight has the current world record at 223. Aquana is in third at 220. I am in fourth. Oh! Aquana, game's over! Oh no! That is a loss of 5 points. He's still... Well, it's going to be a tight game. Aquana is a very talented player. I would not count him out yet. Oh, Aquana wants to... Aquana thinks he should call it quits. Oh no. It is a commanding lead, but it's also 10 minutes left. So Aquana has to cut his losses and hope for the best. Hope that Sylverlight misses a move here and loses the Shadow Queen, which would put him at a high sequence and lose 5 points. Oh. That was rough. But remember, guys, this is best of 3. And Aquana has plenty of time to come back. I have seen upsets like this before. Looks like Sylverlight, yep, has just defeated the Shadow Queen for the second time. There is a stream happening later tonight, but this is also a best of 3 game. You see the little stars in the corners. So they will be running again after this timer runs out. So you could see up to 3 hours of a stream tonight here. Now, unfortunately, it is unlikely I will be able to commentate for all 3. In fact, I'm going to be probably departing after this one. But I do wish both runners the best of luck. Sequence-wise, they are both in very good positions. They just are having bad luck with rooms. Sylverlight has no idea currently that he is winning. At this point, it's going to take Sylverlight making a mistake and Aquana finding a very quick boss. Aquana instead is finding all the rooms that would be good in other circumstances, but... yeah, Aquana is not happy at this moment. Oh my god, Aquana finds the Shadow Queen. 8 minutes left. That is ample time to beat her. That is ample time, but can he do it? Thank you all for your support, by the way. You guys have been a fantastic audience. But this game is far from over, in my opinion. Aquana wins this. Sylverlight loses a few. Aquana gets a few more battles. You never know. Although this is going to eat up a lot of Aquana's time. He now has to... this is now a battle against the clock. Although my professional opinion, I believe this game is Sylverlight's, but you never know. With that chill out badge, the Shadow Queen might, just take, she might just chill. She might not be of any concern. Hey, and we have Magnus 2.0 for Sylverlight. Hoping to get 10 more points to make himself at 158. 160 if he levels up. The audience does not reflect the commentator. Come on. You guys are just awesome because you are awesome. I can't take credit for that. But I will happily commentate more in the future if that's what you really want. We can talk about Rock Hawk. It's going to be close, but Sylverlight might have a score that's past 200. If he gets some very good luck, he may find himself in a situation where he will break his record, which would be a world record, I will note. Now remember, that number is 223. Now 4 minutes and 46 seconds is plenty of time. He's at 198. He will probably break 200. Aquana, I can see that you're watching. Aquana is forfeiting, but it was a well-fought game. Oh, I could switch audio. The things you learn as a commentator just as the match ends. This was a very close round for the longest time, but we are going to let Silver finish. Aquana, if you want to join in voice chat, I'm sure you're welcome to at this point, considering that you have conceded. We'd love to hear from you. Sylverlight finding a very late game pit room. This is probably going to be a level, I think. Gibstack, I'm not entirely sure how you look for a room like this. Yeah, that's a level. Oh, no, it isn't. It's just shy. Oh. But he is definitely looking for a level up. Sylverlight making an odd move there, but it appears he has us currently at 199. Aquana has forfeit this round, but not this match, just this round. That Sylverlight enters the room with Smorg, but unfortunately he's not at the right sequence. Aquana takes another death from the Shadow Queen. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Aquana, I am so sorry. A Sylverlight acquiring a very important black key that opens one of the cursed chests. There is always next game. That's very correct, Lucky772, rest of your name, which I can't read because it's too dark, and I'm on dark mode. And I have seen a comeback from no points. So... this is the kind of guy Aquana and Silver are. Look at the name for the file. Good luck, Silver. Well, that's been a trend this entire tournament. Something I've been very proud to see, that everyone is wishing everyone else very good luck. It's all a very friendly match, even though there is over $100 on the line. Yes, this is a cash tournament. Aquana waiting out the clock. Silver looking for some levels, just some easy points. And will that be enough? By 10 star points, that was enough for a level. Hey,
Yo.
Silver, how you doing?
How's it going?
Good, good. Have you been watching? Do you know what it is?
No, I have no idea what the score is.
All right. Well, Aquana beat you. He has 208 points.
Dang. All right.
No.